Some call it the rugged side of the Oregon coast, where the sun and the surf meet on a winter's day and leave you spellbound and breathless. Hi there, Grant McComey here, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways, and this week we travel the rugged side of the Oregon coast from Walport south to Florence, with Cape Perpetua Scenic area in between. Come on along as we explore the rugged side of Oregon's coastline for outdoor adventure. In winter, except for wind and surf, the coast slows down. Easy to understand. Few distractions, few folks around, especially along Oregon's rugged side of life. Over 40 miles of central coastline, starting at Walport on a stretch marked by steep headlands, jagged volcanic outcrops, and scenic drama.
The sheer beauty. Where else? I mean, probably the most photogenic lighthouse in the world is Hasita Head. Who could ever get tired of that? It's such a beautiful, unique area. Climbing up on the trails, the overlooks, the viewpoints, the rocky shorelines. No matter where you travel in the world, this is still one of the most scenic areas. There's clamming, there's crabbing, there's hiking. We have one of the most unique new park developments now called Beaver Creek State Natural Area. All the waysides have great things. It's one of the most spectacular areas for watching the waves and all the storm activity.
It is so significant a place, 2,700 acres of massive Cape Perpetua are designated National Scenic Area. 2 miles south of Yachats, a visitor center that's open daily.
The coast is the most dramatic part. It's the part that captures your attention first. And yet if you turn and look the other way, you've got this unbelievable forest and all sorts of green and mosses and ferns and giant trees, which makes it kind of a special pocket.
Once you leave the interpretive center at Cape Perpetua, you have lots of choices for hiking, and that's really the beauty of this place. Over 27 miles of hiking trails, about 11 different trails, and the wonderful thing is they're all at one point or another interconnected. So we've come from the forest and the interpretive center, now we're headed down to the beach. The Captain Cook Trail is wheelchair accessible, skirts the shoreline, and at low tide puts on quite a show that speaks for itself at Spouting Horn. Well, that's cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's a great sound. Oh, whoop! You know, you almost feel like you need a PFD here.
It's wonderful to watch all these crashing waves and the sprays that go higher than any other time of the year.
If you wish to wander longer, consider the astounding collection of Oregon State Park waysides, with names like Neptune, Ponsler, or Strawberry Hill, whose tide pools invite a closer view. And nearby Washburn State Park Campground invites you for an overnight stay. Winter campers are welcome in a tent, trailer, or RV, and for those without, try out a yurt.
You get a bunk bed, which actually sleeps 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, futon, table, couple chairs with heat and light. Wintertime, just as exciting as in the summertime. You just have to deal with a little bit more rain, and it's quiet. I mean, it's far enough from everywhere. It's pretty quiet. You can kind of get a site away from everybody else if you want.
Less than 5 miles away, another site requires a short stroll on a paved trail and then a quick ride down to sea level. How far down are we going?
208 feet.
208 feet.
50 seconds. Sometimes I'll be in the elevator and they'll ask me, say, what does that mean? I said, that's miles per hour.
Sea Lion Caves has been an Oregon coastal icon as far back as anyone can remember. 100 acres of private ownership since 1887.
I think we can hear them.
A drawing card for the curious and largest sea cave along both coasts, where 250 stellar sea lions are a raucous, rowdy crowd.
They are very, very social animals. The barking that they do, they're crawling over each other, they're nipping each other. They're very social animals.
Up to 1,000 sea lions will use the cave at one time or another, lounging, loafing, or just plain sacking out. Protected from the elements, manager Boomer Wright says it's at least 10 degrees warmer inside than out.
That's the other entrance to the tunnel. The sea lions really don't use that for whatever reason, but it opens kind of just south of us. The main entrance, of course, is here, and that's where the sea lions always come in. And then, of course, the center rock is kind of what we call the king of the hill rock. They congregate there first for some reason. I guess it's for protection, but there's usually quite a bit of fighting and activity that goes on that rock.
The Stellars are not the only wildlife easy to spy. Back atop, keep sharp eye for soaring raptors on the hunt, or shorebirds that dance and dazzle and skirt the surf. It is a remarkable scene and often overlooked in winter.
Without a doubt, it's the most gorgeous stretch of the Oregon coast. The rocky shores that eventually play out to the dunes, the geography, the geology, certainly the forest. It's just a place to relax, to wonder and wander if you want to.
The Sea Lion Caves, Cape Perpetua Scenic Area, State Park Wayside, so much to choose from on a winter's day. You will love your adventure on this other side of the Oregon coast, the rugged side, and we have all the details, directions, and contact information right here on the Travel Oregon website. So until next week, get out here and explore Oregon's rugged outdoors, and let Travel Oregon be your guide. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.